What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory Career Mode. We're back for another month of this series, so we will be playing the entirety of October today, getting through there. As you know, I'm trying to play a month at a time, and then we'll be playing the final World or European Championships, I should say, with England to come. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to be where we end the series off. So, last episode, you remember, we smashed FC Basel by 7-0, and that's not a joke. If you didn't see it, we played unbelievably well, and we ended up just absolutely battering them. So today's episode begins with a game against Ipswich, which will be simmed because I don't feel like I need to play them. And I do feel like if we sim it, we should still be able to win the game. Worst case scenario, we lose, and we're second place, you know. I've got no pressures on us this season. We don't need to win anything. We've pretty much won everything we actually set out to do. And so we're just all about enjoying the football for this final season and such. And it just so happens we're actually a 0-0 down against Ipswich. Trezeguet has scored. Be a great start to this episode if we end up losing this, wouldn't it? So I'm hoping the boys will get an equaliser here. Please, because this will be very, very funny if we lose this first game. Lads, this is ridiculous. Come on. Are you kidding me? We're actually going to lose to Ipswich by a 0-0. Nice. Good start to the episode, isn't it, guys? I mean, like, wow. Wow. First defeat of the season as well. It's come to Ipswich. That wasn't the way I wanted to start this off. And, yeah, so I already lost the game. I can't believe that. Genuinely cannot believe we lost to Ipswich. But, hey, listen, it's the way it goes sometimes. So, I think we've got some European Championship qualifiers here with England, which, again, I'm not going to play. I know these are international friendlies anyway, so it's fine. So, obviously, playing month by month, these game months that I will be playing today will be FC Barcelona in the group stage, Manchester City away, and Everton in the round of 16 of the Carabao Cup, simming Leicester and Crystal Palace as well. And that will be us for this month. So let's jump into the first game of the episode then. Alright, I've just realised we've got to sim this one as well against Leicester. I can't believe we lost that first game, especially with Mbappe, Pulisic and Fratchak as our front three. We didn't even score against Ipswich. It's unbelievable. So, anyways, we're going to sim this one against Leicester. Then we'll jump into the first game. Fratchak has given us a first-minute lead. I may as well skip this because it doesn't really make a difference. There you go. 2 goals from Fratchak, a goal from Mbappe. That's more like it. That's what we're used to seeing. And that's what I expected of the Ipswich game. Turned out that I was wrong with that one. So, Barcelona, the first game of the episode. I think it's going to be quite a fun one. We'll see if we can match the Catalan club and if we can beat them as well. We are back-to-back winners of the Champions League anyways, so it's not like we have to win it again. We've already won it twice. 3 times would be pretty specialist though, wouldn't it? Let's go into game and see how we're going to play in the first game of the episode. Can we do better than the 7-0 that we got in the last game against Basel in the Champions League? Imagine the scenes. This is at home, by the way, so we do have the home advantage over Barcelona. But imagine if we were to beat them by 7-0. That would be some victory, wouldn't it? As Barca Villa looking for an early chance here. I haven't played FIFA in a couple of days, or at least a day or so. So, I mean, it's going to be a little bit interesting. See me trying to get back to the swing of things. Lewis Cook in towards Mbappe. Gets to turn as well. Kylian Mbappe in towards the box. Mbappe's delivery back post. There's Pulisic. And there's the first goal of the game. It's taken a minute, or 5 minutes, I should say. And we already have the breakthrough. Mbappe's delivery. Pulisic arriving. And Ter Stegen does keep it out, but couldn't actually get enough behind it to push it back out. And that was the problem. Good delivery again from Mbappe. He's really good at doing those cross balls, actually. And as I say, Ter Stegen did get something on it, but not enough to be able to keep that out. He ends up saving it, kind of just crossed the line. So, agonising for Barca, but a great start to the game for us. And it puts us 1-0 in front. And as I mentioned, could you imagine if we get 7-0 here? That would be some story. Not expecting that, like. But with the way we're going, 5-minute goal, who knows? Oh, Abraham's in. Tammy Abraham, Donnarumma comes and doesn't get, and it's going to be 1-1. Oh, one pass through again. Where is my defenders? I'm not on attacking or anything, so I don't know where they're going. But, like, look at this. One ball. Ezri Konsa just doesn't stand him up. He's got to do better, Ezri Konsa. And Donnarumma comes and he doesn't get there. No man's land. And Tammy Abraham gives Barcelona an equaliser. I don't know what happened to Jordan Lukaku at right back. Don't know where he went. I didn't have attacking on, so I can't really understand why he just went walkabouts. Ultimately, though, it's an equaliser, and now we have to work back from basically a draw to try and get another goal. And the way we're playing, right, we have had the chance to do so. And you saw the cutback from Mbappe towards Fratchak, who should have held on to his run, and we would have been 2-1 up. And now here comes Abraham again. Evans does well, though. So here goes Kylian Mbappe again. Lukaku is the outlet pass. Instead, though, chooses to go inside Mbappe, and he's in. Made a mistake, defender there. Mbappe shot. Semedo blocks it very well, though. Why did it just not have a run from Pulisic? Do you guys see what I mean? Sometimes, right, my teammates and such just decide they're not going to make the runs. Evans gets very lucky that he doesn't give that ball away, and we actually still did anyway. Pedro's poor touch. Gaia clears away. Fratchak, at least attack it, mate. Come on, Fratchak. Does about... Oh, he gets it through to Pulisic. Actually, good work. Pulisic! Straight at Ginter. Ginter, Pulisic back across. Cleared away again. Another chance goes begging. Are you kidding me? Tammy Abraham actually gets that as well. John Lukaku just completely misses that. No! No, 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 no. Ezri Konsa, what's going on? What's going on? That was twice that I felt I should have had that ball back from Tammy Abraham. The first one, Lukaku gets nowhere near it. The second one, Konsa gets it, and instead of clearing it, passes towards him. I don't know, man. Here's Mbappe now trying to get us on the front foot. Tries to go past Crenveda and doesn't get it. Half-time whistle goes. It's Crew 1, Barcelona 1. Not an enjoyable first half of football because we gave one chance away and they scored it. Didn't mean to click that. And we're left now at the potential draw in the game. Cook. Mbappe. Towards Fratchak. Kimpembe is the man trying to stop him. And Fratchak does well enough to steal the ball back. Fratchak in towards the box. Pulisic. I was going to say, do not miss that. He nearly did. Imagine the scenes if he'd have missed that there, Christian Pulisic. I would have been screwing. Nevertheless, though, it is Crew 2, Barcelona 1. We are back in front here, and deservedly so. Can't help but get a little bit salty when things don't go your way. Fratchak stealing it off Kimpembe. The ball was a bit, I guess, shafted, though, by Mbappe. And then look at all the goal that Pulisic has to aim at, and yet he kicks it back to where there's two Barcelona players. Luckily, it worked out, because that would have been a joke if we'd have missed. Here is Pulisic again. Good stuff, Christian Pulisic. Just about keeps hold of it, and we'll find Jordan Lukaku as well in towards the box. Lukaku's delivery back post. Barca Villar's there to bring it down, and he's got to score. Maybe should have gone with the header, but I felt that he had enough time, and I was like, he can bring it down and finish it off. But he did the first bit right. The touch was okay, and then the finish was atrocious from Barca Villar. Wait, what? What happened there? I know I aimed for that guy, but, like, oh, come on. Gaia, Pulisic, Barca Villar towards Fratchak. Fratchak's in. And again, we waste another chance. Barca Villar again backwards. Pulisic looking for a hat-trick now, trying to curl it top bins. Keeper was slightly off his line, but it wouldn't have really worked, I don't think. We just waste so many chances, though. It's atrocious, man. We've got to score these. Like, Fratchak again, a better first touch. You're in on goal. It's going to be 3-1. And if they get one more chance and score it and come back, I'm going to be so tilted. Deulofeu, look at this. Look at the space for Deulofeu. Look at that. That's a joke. A real joke again. Defensively, we're appalling. This is actually ridiculous. 2 chances for Barcelona, 2 goals. And where was our defenders again? Look. It's Lukaku. Where's he gone? No, pick him up. Why are they letting him run free? Tammy Abraham is just having a field day. My defence don't track his runs. It's a joke. One ball through and then they get in. And that's because my defenders just don't want to track that run. Fratchak. Mbappe, please make a run. Never mind, Evans is making a good one through. Oh, of course I can't find him. Oh, this game is becoming increasingly frustrating. Oh, again. Look at this. 2 centre-backs taken out of the game by 1 run from Tammy Abraham. And I missed my tackle. Don't score. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not playing it. I can't be bothered. This is ridiculous. 1 run again from Tammy Abraham. Both centre-backs track it, and neither of them can get there. Then I missed my tackle. They played across, and we're now 3-2 down in the game. What a joke of a game this was. 3-2 defeat to Barca. I can't believe we've just lost that game. The chances we had as well. The wasted chances, everything. I know the match facts say that they had to get. I just can't. I can't even begin to tell you how annoying that is. Lille beat Basel by 5 goals to 0 as well. I can't. I want to be. I want to be happy with the performances. But the truth be told, conceding 3 goals, the way we conceded them as well, me missing a tackle, my defenders not tracking runs. I know I've got the slider settings the way I have, but it's pointless me even having a goalkeeper or a defender because it's irrelevant. As soon as they get a chance anyway, they're going to score it. So unless I defend Prody for 90 minutes of a game, I'm going to concede. I want to actually check and see when the last clean sheet was that I played, apart from that Barca game in the last episode, and that was because we absolutely smashed them, was. Pretty sure we played against Arsenal. We won that 3-2. Pretty sure we played against, was it Southampton? We won that 3-1. So, yeah, no clean sheet there. Then we played... Did we play that one against Man United where we won 3-0? Yes, we did. So that was one clean sheet. But I can't... Yeah, man, this is ridiculous. The amount of clean sheets that we don't get because of me not being able to defend. It's a joke. Now to the Etihad to face Man City. So if we played it bad against Barca, who knows how we're going to play against City. If we win this, we're back top. If we lose it, they go in front. So pretty much, boys, just don't lose the game, even though you lost the first one that I played, which was good. Pulisic already looking for a chat. Where was that? Where was that against Barca? Like, you guys just saw how easy that was to break through the back line. Why couldn't I do that against Barca? And then I finished it as well. Why couldn't I finish like that against Barca? I mean, I don't know what this was defensively. 2 fake shots and all of a sudden they get mixed up at the back. But don't worry, guys, because you can guarantee that between now and the 90 minutes coming to a close, I'm going to give them a chance and they're going to score it. Let's see. Unless I can keep them to 0 shots, we're going to concede. Here is Barcelona Villa looking to take this away. Nobody up front, though. It's Da Costa now looking for the run of Christian Pulisic. He's in on goal again here. Looking for number 2, Pulisic. Mbappe's the man over. Got to square it and does square it. 2-0 crew. We're now beginning to find our feet. I don't know what it was with me in the first game. Maybe I just hadn't played FIFA and it was a lack of real cutting edge, I guess. That could have been the case. You know, when you don't play FIFA for a few days, you might be a little bit rusty. But that's no excuse. I should have won that game against Barcelona. And the reason I'm so salty about it is because I know I'm better than that 3-2 defeat suggests. You know, me conceding the 3 goals the way I did, I was unhappy with the way I played. That's why I was so salty. So there is that to think about. But even so, going then 2-0 up here inside 11 minutes has certainly helped the cause. And as I mentioned, we're supposed to be enjoying our football for the final season. The pressure's off. Da Costa immediately stealing that one back. Are we about to get a third here? I don't know what Man City are doing. All right, Mendy defended it pretty okay, actually, as we just about steal it back. Zakaria. Barcelona Villa. Now Gaia. Oh, giving away. No, not like this. Jesus. Barcelona Villa. Oh, missed the tackle on Sterling. Got to just stand him up, and we do it well. Mbappe allowed to turn. Take on his man. Lays it back to Zakaria in towards Lukaku. Jordan Lukaku now with a left-footed delivery towards the back post. Cleared away. Only as far as Zakaria. Into Barcelona Villa. Now it will find Da Costa. Looking to try and get another chance just before we end up losing the ball. Zakaria's effort now going to be going goal-bound. And that's a brilliant save from Ederson. Pulisic will not keep it in, but we will get a throw in regardless. I always hate throw-ins in these sort of areas because normally you kind of give it away. But here's Gaia. Nice play to cut inside. Finds Lewis Cook. Cook now to Zakaria again. Out to Mbappe. Mbappe on the left foot. Delivers it. Back post. Pulisic. Oh, you've got to score. Here is Barcelona Villa on the run. Oh, that's... How has he actually won that tackle? He just kind of sat on the floor and then I ran it into him. City have given us nothing to worry about going forward. Actually, I may have spoke too soon here. Klosterman. Sterling. Back to Klosterman. Come on, boys. Don't let me down. Actually win this ball back. Great win back, Zakaria. Good stuff. I thought the referee was going to give the decision there. Lovely play as well from Da Costa. Sends through Kylian Mbappe for number 3. Mbappe, it is number 3. We are 3-0 in front here at the Etihad Stadium. This is much better. We steal it back with Zakaria. One touch from Da Costa. Lays it through to Mbappe. And he finishes it off to the bottom corner as well. And that's a great, great goal. 3-0 in front. I can't really say it's been a bad game here by all accounts. We've done the job. And honestly, I kind of feel bad for Man City because that game against Barca, I've got a point to prove now. Me losing that game was not good enough. As I said, my performance was pretty shabby in that as well. So that made me want this a little bit more. So now they've come up against a team that are going to look for a little bit of redemption, especially with me in control. And unfortunately for them, they're going to be getting hounded in this second half because I'm not going to ease the pressure. Just to show you as well, because I actually do get a comment sometimes about my camera. I play on the Classic on the single player. And also for the, what do you call it? The Be a Pro, you know, the My Player. I also play on exactly the same. So Classic is what I go with. You could also play on Co-op. I've seen, I think that's the default one. Or is it Telly? I don't know. I used to play on Dynamic, but that's just way too close now. So yeah, Classic is the one that I go with. And also to show you as well, because I forgot to do it before the beginning of the video, slider settings, they should all be exactly the way that they were in before this. Yeah, so there we go. I forgot to show that in game number 1. So there we are. I mean, you could tell that I didn't make a mistake with Barca beating me by 3-2. But regardless, second half is coming up here at the Etihad. And if the first is anything to go by, this is going to be a bit of a show here. There's that ball through that I spoke about, you know, which we had against Barca, which kept causing us a problem. Tammy Abraham, of all people, causing us a problem. I just don't understand that. Rog. Oh, they're going to score. Oh, you see what I mean? It's the first shot on goal. And Gabriel Jesus puts it in. Oh, why are my keepers always so useless? I might put my goalkeeper up to 75 just because I want to actually have a keeper that makes a save. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I've defended for 60 minutes without giving them a chance, and then the first one they get, they score. Griezmann's delivery towards the head of Da Costa. It's off the woodwork. Very nearly a fourth. And that would have kind of got us back up and running, I guess. We've been able to negate a little bit of attacking threat at City, but we're beginning to create. Zachariah in towards Lewis Cook. Shot goal bound, blocked by Semedo. Another corner. This one I'm going to go short. Gaia, there's a man on the edge. It is going to be Ezri Konsa. Come on! Oh! I thought it was going to be an unbelievable strike from Ezri Konsa. And it's inches from the top corner. We've got 3 more minutes to go. We are going to get the win. I'm just disappointed again that we couldn't actually get a clean sheet. There is the full-time whistle at the Etihad. We have won the game. The 3 goals in the first half are enough for it. But the second half, we kind of lost by 1-0, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm annoyed at the fact we didn't get a clean sheet. But at least it was a better performance from myself for that one. You know, the Barcelona game. That goal from Pulisic inside 3 minutes certainly didn't help the case for Man City. But once again, 1 shot, 1 goal. How many times are we going to see that in this year's game? It annoys me because, you know, like Legendary last year, it was difficult. You know, you had to, like, work hard to win games. But this year, they just made it way too easy to the point where we're now having to play with sliders. Like, yeah, it's just kind of stupid. Just make Legendary as difficult as it should be. Legendary, you know what I'm saying? And that should be the case. But anyways, we get another victory. And next up is the round of 16 Carabao Cup tie against Everton. And with this being knockout football, this one could be a different case entirely. We lost 2 games so far in today's episode. Ipswich and then Barcelona. But we have beaten Leicester and Man City. Now we take on Everton and then I'll sim that game against Palace. And that will be the episode today. As I mentioned earlier, apologies for the salt. It's more just me getting frustrated with myself because of the way I'm playing, really. A somewhat weaker side for the visit of Everton then. We do have Alexander-Arnold back in the starting 11 though. He's returned from injury. Griezmann starts alongside Calvert-Lewin and Christian Pulisic up front. So it's a very good front 3. But in the midfield, that's where the weaker side lies. Delgado, Evans, and also the regen of Vidal. I can't 100% remember who it is. I can't remember his name, and that's really bad of me. Espinoza, there he is. That's the name. Oxford and Tarkovsky at the back, and of course Donnarumma in goal. So it's a weaker team, but it's still a team that's strong and should get us through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. And as you know, my aim was to try and enjoy football, but at the same time, kind of go for the quadruple. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, because the way I'm playing suggests that that might not be a possibility. Pickford starts in goal for Everton. Of course, England's hero in the World Cup. But Balotelli and Forsberg, not a bad strike partnership. Mahrez at right midfield. It's a decent side, actually, from Everton. But we have the better of the two, and we should be able to go through to the quarterfinals, provided I do the job and play well. Let's see if I have got enough in the locker. That's a handball by Alexander-Arnold. Nothing given by the referee, surprising. But yeah, let's see if I can do it. Evans. Pulisic cuts inside well, Christian Pulisic. And now just dribbles very, very slowly with the ball. Griezmann's poor first touch, but it just about works out as he feeds Gaia. Manolas goes over and makes an important interception, because that could have saved the goal. Pulisic sees the man on the area. It's going to be Delgado. His strike, goal bound, blocked and headed away by an Everton man. They actually come away with this. Alexander-Arnold, though, wins it back brilliantly. Oh, slightly disappointed with a touch from Antoine Griezmann in the build-up to that one, to Gaia's initial strike. Here now is Calvert-Lewin again. Evans is making a good run. Oh, he went over towards Alexander-Arnold instead. Evans was the man making the run, and he instead went to Alexander-Arnold. And that's not a free kick, ref. This is outrageous. Alexander-Arnold also being booked for that tackle as well. Griezmann's just stealing there ahead of the man. Manolas, though, gets enough on that tackle and just about deal with it again, Everton. I think I might have to write today's episode off as just like a bad one for my performances, but also just an unlucky one in the way that certain decisions are going against me. Evans, Espinoza, Looks towards Calvert-Lewin. Good stuff. Calvert-Lewin across the face of goal. Pickford makes a save. Evans is going to get to the... Oh, come on, Dominic. Get on that bar. I don't understand how we haven't got there. Mahrez. Tarkowski should win it and does win it. Oh, man. Evans just needed to get on that rebound and potentially hit it. Espinoza. Griezmann again. Towards Calvert-Lewin again. Trying to work the space to a shoot potentially in towards Pulisic. Pulisic with a man. Ah, come on, Christian. He's just not working. The last man of Everton keeps getting there. Here is Evans again. Forward. Evans. Oh, I thought that was 1-0. I thought that was it. We know he can hit them. We've seen that he's got a good strike on him. He scored what could be the goal of the series as well in one of the previous episodes. Oh, he's so close. He is so close to that corner. And it would have been us taking the lead. It's been all of us. It's been one-way traffic this first half. But as you've seen in the previous games, you know, all it takes is that one chance. And if it remains 0-0 and Everton get it, there's every chance they could win this by a goal to 0. Guy's going to have to defend that, and defend it he does. Up towards Espinoza. Now it's Delgado. Griezmann towards Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Just about keeps hold of this. I'm struggling for space at the moment. Espinoza inside again. He will find its way to Oxford, and there was Alexander-Arnold down the right available, but the referee has decided that that's the end of the first half. As I said earlier, might just have to write this episode off as me not playing well, but also a referee's been a little bit against me today. Safe to say I'm having a genuine shocker in this episode, performance-wise. I can't seem to find my rhythm again that I had. I found it earlier at the game against Man City in the first half, but then lost it. And now I just can't get that cutting-edge pass that I'm so used to getting in these series to work. Good play from Everton as they go down the left now. Here comes Oxford. He's going to get given a foul against him. Right, referee plays on. I mean, thank you, ref. It was a definite free kick. But, hey, listen, I'll let you play on with that. Griezmann through to Pulisic. Please, this might be the moment. Christian Pulisic! There is the moment we take the lead. 66 minutes in. The American puts us in front. How many goals is that in the episode today for him? Is that his 4th now in 3 games? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that is an important goal because I haven't played well here again. But now can we defend as Riyad Mahrez comes forward? That's going to be a corner ball, Everton. 20 more minutes to go. Not created anything all game. Forsberg's delivery in towards the box. Donnarumma should get into that, and he does. So we do have the ball at least now as Alexander-Arnold can play it up the field towards Pulisic. Backwards into Delgado. Pulisic is still making the run, though. If he can find him, he can find him. Alexander-Arnold is over. This is much better play. Come on, boys. Let's get another one. Arnold in towards the box. Right-footed. And it's put over the... Wait, was the man open on the left? If so, I didn't see him. And that, again, highlights how bad I've been. Because normally I'm good at seeing those sort of passes. Delgado. Come back on side. You can see him on the right. I'm trying to play it to him, but he's still offside, Pulisic. Griezmann is the man in the middle. Griezmann. Now Dominic Calvert-Lewin in towards Espinoza. His shot blocked. It comes to Oxford. Whips it back across. Free for Pulisic. And Pickford pulls off a brilliant save. And there is the full-time whistle. A 1-0 win. Wasn't a great performance. Again, as I have highlighted so many times in the episode today, I'm just going to write this off as a bad day of FIFA for me because I'm not used to seeing me play this bad. I mean, I created chances again in the game. You know, we had a lot of chances. Everton literally only getting 2. And they were both off target. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you have good days. Sometimes you have bad days. I'm still disappointed in myself for losing 3-2 to Bar. So I apologise to you guys as well for the salt and just the genuine badness in my performance today. Hopefully we'll be better for the next game. And the next month, I should say. We'll end the episode off with that game against Palace, which will sim now. And it leaves us top of the table anyways. If we win it here, we should still be top. No, my luck, though, the way today's episode's going, we'll probably lose this one. Don't want to see us lose it. That's the only thing. So what kind of result we're going to get here then against Crystal Palace? The team's strong again. I'm going to skip it. 3-0. Much better. Da Costa, Pulisic and Barca Villa on the score sheet. What I expected to see of the boys. So a 3-0 win to end it off against Crystal Palace. Leaves us top of the table. As you can see, though, by the Champions League group, the defeat against Barca leaves us potentially not getting out of the group. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat from our opening 3 games. We'll kickstart next episode off with a game against Lille. It looks like I'm going to have to play the remaining of the Champions League games because, yeah, we might not get out of the group if we're not careful. So definitely you need to do that for the next one. So Barcelona probably will be in there. Lille will probably be in there as well. And we'll just have to win as many games as we can, really. But that's it for today, guys. If you did enjoy the episode, even though I was salty as anything in today's episode, then I appreciate a like rating. As always, you guys are amazing for all of the support on the channel. And it's crazy to see. I love you guys for all of the stuff you do for me and the channel. But that's going to be it from me for today, guys. I will see you all again with another video from tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow as well is going to be the World Cup semi-final. England taking on Croatia. What are your guys' prediction for that game? I want to see the boys reach a World Cup final. I can't wait for the game. Even though I'm going to be a bit nervous, I'm still pretty confident in the lads. And hopefully they can do the job for us. But that's it from me, guys. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Adios.